Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0 M. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some beautiful ideas of a plastic flowers vase. Dear audience, how to make a vase out of a plastic bottle. There are two different methods. One is folding the bottle into a design and next the decorating the bottle by a plastic flowers means artificial flowers. Dear audience, in real decorative vases for your flowers can be expensive and fragile. Fortunately, making your own vases is easy. For one option, all you need a pair of scissors and an empty plastic bottle. Cut the top of the bottle and make stripes around the border. Then fold those stripes into a decorative design. For another option, decorate the vase with paint and stickers. This is a great activity for youngsters, for women's, for men's. So making a vase out of used plastic bottle is a fun and environmentally friendly activity that allows you to decorate your home, your walls, your doors, your in front of doors, out front of doors, upward of rooms, or upper building or lower building with the buckets of beautiful flowers. So, dear audience, first of all, folding the bottle into design. Cut top of any size plastic bottle just below where it curves inward. Most plastic bottle curved inward about a third of the way up, making the triangle for the cap to go on top of. Find where the bottle starts curving and places the tip of a utility knife just below that. So then cut around the bottle into a straight line until you come back to the starting point and the top of the bottle touches. So as I prescribed in the idea in that video. Then cut around the bottle into a straight line until you come back to the starting point and the top of the bottle touches. Try to keep the cut as level as possible, but don't worry if you curve a little bit, you can even out the line in the next step. If you need a smaller vase, you can also cut the bottle at the lower point. Be very careful cutting the bottle. Keep your fingers away from the blade and always cut away from your body. The second point, even out of the top of the cut with scissors, make the top of the cut as even as possible. Use scissors and smooth out any uneven spots by shipping them off. Work around the bottle perimeter until the edge is even. The edge don't have to be perfectly even, just avoid any large bulges or curves that are out of line with the rest of the border. So in the third step, you can cut stripes 2 in 5.1 centimeter down and 1.3 centimeter apart around the bottle. Take scissors and cut a straight line and 2 in 5.1 centimeter down from the top of the bottle. Then move the scissor 1.3 cm from that line and make an identical cut. Continue working in that same pattern until the whole bottle perimeter is divided into plastic strips. Make sure the bottom of these strips are even with each other or the folds would not be even later on. So as the fourth point, fold the stripes outward to open the bottles up. Work around the bottle perimeter and fold each stripe out. Then turn the bottle upside down and press it down on a table, a similar flat surface. Hold it down for a minute so the stripe flatten. When you're done, the stripes should be nearly flat as they extend from the bottle. So the next five step, loop a stripe over the stripe next to it. Pick any strip around the bottle, grab it by the tip and fold it to the right over the strip immediately next to it. Aim to insert the strip into the space on the right side of the adjustment stripe. You can start going to the left as well, but once you pick a direction, you have to stick with it to work around the whole bottle. So on the sixth point, tuck that strip under underneath the next stripe. Continue folding the plastic until you reach the strip next to the one you folded it over. Fold it underneath the stripe so it rests in place. The strip may not stay put immediately. Tuck it in tightly so it stays secure. As you work around the bottle, you will get used to the correct motion to make the strip stay in place. Depending on how far you cut the bottle down, each strip may cover 3 strips instead of 2. This is okay. That's all okay. Tuck the plastic under the third strip as well. So in 7 points, work in that same pattern around the whole bottle. Repeat the same motion of folding each stripe over the one directly next to it and under the one next to that. Continue until all the strips around the bottle perimeter are folded and tucked. Make sure no tips pop out while you're working. Go back and tuck them back in if any come loose. Check that the folds are all even with each other. Make sure the folds are all roughly the same length and shape. If any are loose or out of shape, pull them out and tuck them back in so they are consistent with the rest of the fold. So as fill the bottle with water and flowers. With your vase complete, you can now fill it up. Pour water in about half a way up the bottle, then insert the flowers and pick a nice and very nice visible location to show off your handwork. If you have a large bucket, then place a few rocks at the bottom of the bottle so it does not tips over or making in a vase. If you have many flowers, then continue this project with multiple bottles to create a nice flower display and nice vase. So as the decorating the bottle, they are that method are very beautiful. Cut the top of the bottle off and so on. You can differently method when you make a vase by plastic flowers bottle. So, dear audience, I have I think I tried my best to understand you. So, if my video is interesting, then like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank